Well, good afternoon, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thirsty Thursday. It is week number 3 of the NFL season. We have the Bills versus the Miami Dolphins, which might be the Christians versus the Lions, and we're here actually for the state resources nomination process. So we're going to be out of the way for a while, but I wanted to bring you up to speed on some news. Yesterday's practice ended up being, let's back up. Typically, your Wednesday, Thursday practices are your big padded, or if you're going to have a padded practice, you're only allowed to have one a week, your big practices of the week and things. Mike McCarthy, the way he did it was Friday was actually a light practice, a recovery day. So either Thursday or Wednesday would be their tough practice of the week. Brian Schottenheimer is doing things a lot different than Mike McCarthy did. And so what he decided to do after having the game that we had, which is a 4 o'clock game, fortunately it was at home, and having that full extra quarter, I don't know that you've had too many overtime games that have had 5 punts in it, or 5 possessions in it. That's insane, to be honest with you. And so you've got extra work on the players that really, when you start thinking about that the season starts, for most of the starters, they didn't play in training camp. So this is the first real live action and only week number 2. Brian Schottenheimer decided that we're going to do a walkthrough practice to take it easy on the guys, as he put it. You know, when you guys do good and play well and things, and you're going through the grinding of the season, we're going to take care of you guys. And that's what they did. They decided to say, let's catch our breath, let's take it easy, let's do a walkthrough instead of padding and hitting everything to let the players heal. The good news for the Cowboys is, when we got through that game, we know Kayvon Turpin as well as Cooper Beebe did not finish that game. Okay, they were both injured, and that's not good. Cooper Beebe, we know, is going to be probably going on IR, being out probably 4 to 6 weeks minimum with the high ankle sprain, the dreaded high ankle sprains. Kayvon Turpin left the game with the neck injury. Now, we've already been through one neck injury that they said was going to be, about a month. And the guy had a broken bone in his neck, and he's now on IR for the season and done offensive line. And so when Kayvon Turpin, a guy who was having 6.1 yards of separation, let me say 6.1 yards of separation, he has become an integral part of the Dallas Cowboys offense. When he hurts his neck as well as being a kick returner, you start to worry, especially when he leaves the stadium with a neck brace on. Well, the good news is he's not wearing the neck brace, and he was at practice yesterday going through the walkthrough and appears to be good to go for this weekend. The other good news is you have Brock Hoffman, who is a bit of a guy with an edge, okay? He reminds me of actually like a pro wrestler, because it seems like a guy who wants to suplex you at any point. He's taking the place of Cooper Beebe, and hopefully there won't be any lingering effects of Cooper Beebe not being in there, that he'll be able to hold it down. And I think we're in a good place. Now, as far as backups go, we ended up signing another center as a backup. His name escapes me at this moment, but you understand, we've got somebody else there. As far as our tackles go, we got Big Nate. And Big Nate is actually chomping at the bits to become a starter. So to have a guy that you're not sure if maybe he should be inserted in the starting lineup as a backup, that's definitely a good thing. So some good news for the Cowboys here, and hopefully we'll get some more good news that the Red Brick House will end up going on to the Virginia State Registry. So that's what happened. You have anything to add, honey? This is like the northern side of Richmond. This is close to the museum, to the Virginia. I guess this is downtown. I'd like to add something in. You look marvelous. Okay. It's letting some people know where we are. Just tell them that we're close to the museum, the Virginia Cultural Museum. Okay. All right. We're off of. I'll give you. You could tell her that we were at this restaurant here, which is okay. Okay. All right. Peace.